everyone, welcome back to Jim Bob's Greenhouse. Today we will be sowing some basil seeds for our winter herb garden. So first of all I'm going to fill our terracotta pot with multi-purpose compost. Nothing too fancy, just a plain multi-purpose. I will be uploading a few videos on herbs soon. I know herbs don't do so well in the winter. However, I have a bit of determination on my side, so I'm very optimistic. Oh, there we go. It's fine. Let's add actually a bit more, a handful more. I'm just going to make sure it's nice and level. Yeah, right, there we go. So we can take the gloves off. So these are seeds that I purchased in France while I was on holiday. Can't really see it. They're just like your standard basil seed, really. There's nothing too special. Now they don't have any sort of coating on, because some seeds have a performance coating or a disease resistance coating. These don't. So I'm just going to sprinkle the seeds sort of out, trying to space them out a bit but not being too careful, because at the end of the day, you know, it's going to be fine, don't worry. So I'm just going to sprinkle them on here, not worried too much about where they're landing. There we go. So we've just put some seeds in there. Now we want to cover it with compost. So we're going to be taking some mint cuttings now. The first thing you need to do is fill up your 9cm pot with compost. I'm going to do that now. Okie dokie. It's also important that you pick a mint plant that is fairly young and healthy. You don't want a mint plant that's, you know, old and starting to get woody in places. You want a fresh mint plant. So for taking cuttings, I'm going to use a scissor. And I find actually the best place to take cutting is just where two leaves meet. So like on this one here. That just below there would have been two leaves. You chop just above there, just above where the two leaves are, or were on this cutting here. And there you have it, you've got your cutting. So it is important, especially this time of year, to use rooting powder. There we go, that's what it looked like, just a bit of white powder on the end. I'm going to put that back on the table, back to our pot. So here, standard compost, we're going to take the straw and poke a hole in the middle. And it's easy to make the hole a bit too deep. We really don't want to do that. We want it to be just above where the leaves join on. So what we're going to do is going to try and settle the plant in. Or I should say the cutting in, really. And there we go. So repeat this process until you are happy that you have got enough mint plants. This time of year, you also want to be looking at pepper plants and plants that do not like cold weather. And you want to think about putting these inside for the winter. So also what's important, all the seeds that I've sown today and the mint cuttings I've taken, it's imperative that you keep them indoors this time of year. I'm keeping a few outside because where I live is a very sheltered southern climate. But it's a bit touch and go this time of year with the climate. I would keep them indoors. You may also have a few house plants that you've been keeping throughout the summer. And I also think it's important that you make sure these are all indoors. Hence the name houseplants. But some people like to keep their aloe vera or their other succulents outside during the summer months to get that nice bloom and that nice edge. Thank you for watching.